for this matchup.
That could still be a Yasuo mid or bot.
I think with seeing a Kali there, it means that we're going to see a bot, the Yasuo.
Probably Nakali top. It could be a Kali top.
I guess we're going to have to see, but I think it's going to go mid. I think they're going to give it to Caps, and you know that's a champ you can hard carry with.
They're probably gonna ban GP here.
Yep.
I got your text there, Rev.
Worlds, man.
Good call. I totally was like asleep and look over at my phone and see what time it is. And Rav's texting me Worlds. I'm like, oh, G2 versus FPX. All right.
You know,
all right.
This is the morning to wake up. You know,
I appreciate
it. It's the morning you have to wake up early, dude. What the f?
What's going on, Pinkguy?
How you doing, bro?
Well, we're here. Trudeau's our prime minister.
Yeah.
Well, it's all good, you know.
Yeah.
He's marching with Greta Thunberg, and the world is right.
Greta Thunberg is gonna go back to school.
There you are.
Wow.
You guys know. They're just here.
Oh, they actually banned 2 top laners here.
The Conservatives need a new party or a new party leader. Sheer just doesn't have it. If you can't beat a criminal Trudeau, like.
Yeah, but he's so pretty though.
Yeah, no, you need somebody. You need like, the only answer, Peterson.
No.
JP, bro, get that JP. He'll lead us to the promised land. I'll actually allow three terms to rectify all the issues.
Just sit us down with his bow tie
that's a wow.
his
Okay,
tweed
they actually
jacket.
picked Tristana here.
Talk to us like the children we are.
Oh yeah.
Be the grown up in the room.
So So are we looking at a Yasuo Gragas bot lane?
Yeah.
And then a Kali top and a Tristana mid.
I think it's Tristana top
I think
versus
it's
Clay.
Tristana top.
You think Tristana? Have they been rocking Tristana top?
Yeah.
What's his face? Who is
Caps
the top laner for Clutch? What's his name?
Hooney.
Hooney pulled it out.
Hooney plays whatever the fuck he wants though, right?
Yes.
He plays whatever the fuck he wants before everybody else there.
He looked good with it too.
Have you heard all the rumors?
Oh wait, that's Tristana on Cops. Oh.
Tons.
Have you
Tons of rumors.
Okay.
The big one, the coach of Griffin going to King Zone. That's the big one.
Ooh, you're talking to LCK. I'm talking
Max.
Have you heard what fucking TSM is doing?
No, I haven't.
I guess TSM, couple potentials. Okay, they actually are looking at Dardoch. Dardoch is in that process.
Dardoch and TSM.
Yeah, it'd be really good. So here's the crazy.
TSM is gonna lose Worlds anyways, even if it goes.
So
there.
my issue is people don't really get this concept. Okay, like that fucking Dardoch when he was with Hooney and all that, and I think they went to an MSI or they went somewhere. It wasn't MSI. What the fuck did he got judged by a whole bunch of Korean and Chinese and European pros, and they were all saying, plus Mithy and all these other players were saying that Dardoch's got the skill level that if he just left the shit teams that he was on, he could probably be a top jungler in the world because of his mechanics.
But this was what, like 3 years ago?
Yeah,
yes, but I think that if you're saying, hey, this guy's a really smart player in game and makes really good, that can devolve quickly, right? Your understanding of the game can change, but I don't think that 2 years ago your mechanics, right, when he's that young, can fall that far and he can never get back to it. He can get back to mechanically being good.
He'd have to want it. He'd have to want it. He'd have to put the work.
Yeah, but if you're playing with Bjergsen, the person who grinds the most amount of time, Raph, you would assume, Caps on Tristana, yeah. get it.
Well, the thing is, when you look at all the like the competition, like all the pressure junglers are putting now compared to like 3 years ago, Dardoch in TSM actually wouldn't. I don't think Dardoch's style would fit in TSM.
You don't think so? Here's what I think that TSM only has Bjergsen. He's a part owner, and Zven's going back to Europe. They have also hinted that they picked up a huge 80 carry import, possibly not from UK, possibly from Korea.
Who would join TSM from Korea? What the fuck would they do that?
I know that a lot of people don't like to hear it, but Bjergsen still has a little bit of pull. Like, hey, we're rebuilding the team. They might be getting rid of Smoothie.
I'm down with that.
I'm also down with that. I don't like him. I'm not up on Smoothie anymore.
Well, you need to. I want to see that top lane matchup, Wander versus Kled.
I have to say, Wonder didn't look. I mean, I guess he got ganked a lot, but he got pretty
got
far
clapped.
behind initially. But so they're going right back with it with an AP mage top lane. I would have thought they'd go more, like a bruiser tank type of thing.
Have you guys heard of the Listen Loco episode with Veteran?
I watched some of the recent ones. I don't think I saw that one.
That one just came out yesterday, like in the middle of the day. So they were Thorn, and then we're talking about how Gimgoon.
Caps, what are you doing?
Gimgoon's not even that good.
Gaps is probably yeah. I love the Tristana pick in
It's
every
good.
match.
We're pushing every lane though, right? So Lisa knows that he can just sit mid.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he doesn't have kick, Tristana can just like fly away and poof, no gank.
Buffering your jump as Tristana is like godsend, man.
Yeah.
If you're fast enough, you could do it on the Rise stun.
Yes.
I'm not
Yeah.
fast enough, but you could do it.
I got good at it, and then I got really bad at it, and it's like one of those things that if you play Tristana a lot, I think you can get good at.
Yeah, you just gotta hold that jump to the good timing to do it.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard though, man. Like sometimes to know how the interaction of your W works with everybody else is Tristana.
Yeah, can it get cancelled in a certain way? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, if you do it too, like I use Alistair as the
yeah, well, you can
example.
just pulverize it and
Yeah, so you can you can actually buffer your jump. So that's like right as you get the WQ, you can at the end of the Q like jump out as after you get knocked up and shit. It's weird. Like you can ruin Alistair's jump, or Alistair can fucking ruin you.
yeah. Oh, that trade top, nice Wonder. That's a favorable matchup on top for G2, but mid lane I think that's more Rise.
At least is
Did you
moving
go-
up top. They might be going for a dive. No, he's just going into the jungle.
No, you don't dive a Kled early. You need 3 of them up there to.
I- Chris was getting a lot of goddamn props. I guess he's like the best support in the world right now. There,
He's
or
only
at least
playing,
a world.
he's only playing hook champs too. He's playing Nautilus, Thresh, Blitzcrank. Like he's the big play hooker.
So according to Veteran and Thorin and Loco, right, they believe that Tien and Doinby and Crisp, right, are just got the most amount of synergy you could have because like they say Doinby is a fucking genius, like a genius general,
Wow.
and Tien is like
Oh, TM's a super duper good player.
Whoa.
Like I don't watch LCK. I don't watch like Asia League, but
he's good.
yeah,
Like,
I was surprised to see Fun Plus in finals. I was like, what the fuck is?
Yeah,
who
but
are
they ended up
fuck are
finishing
they?
first in China. So
Yeah.
they beat out all these teams.
The thing I think I like the most is that they beat out Rookie, they beat out all IG and all these.
Suo exhaust. What the
Like,
fuck?
Rav, I was telling you about Knight, right? Knight 9. And that guy is like they say he outlanes Rookie, fucks up Rookie in early game, like beats up Doinby, all this shit. And Doinby doesn't win in lane. He doesn't beat you. he just makes sick fucking rotations and like plays sick champions. Like he'll play Nautilus mid for no fucking reason.
There's a reason, man. It drew out a ban here in
Bro,
the second
bro,
game. He
like
looked great
he
with
does
it
whatever
first game.
he does whatever the fuck he wants with any champion, bro. He play Renekton.
Yeah,
He'll play.
he's got the biggest
Doran was-
champ pool in the tournament.
But Doran says that he does it because he enables his team. His team's not a good enabler, so he does the enabling and then he just roams the map.
And going back to what you were saying before, but Summoning Insights backed with
Yes, I
Monte
love
Cristo, which is fucking so exciting about that.
He's so articulate, bro.
Oh,
like he's
love
just.
it. And so they had Papa Smithy on, and he was saying
Oh.
TN was his favorite tournament.
Oh,
player in the
Jenko's
tournament.
got it. Jenko's actually got the fucking Skullgram. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, bigger rumor. 100 Thieves, huge mid sign. Huge mid signing.
Well, they need a mid.
Ready for this? Possibility, Jensen.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't know what the fuck Team Liquid's doing if they don't get Jensen back, bro.
Throwing him under the bus.
No, I don't. They shouldn't. He's the best goddamn mid in NA.
I think there's something there because I know like it may sound dumb, but you know the streamer Yasuo?
Yeah.
He got engaged by 100 Thieves.
Yeah, he signed with them.
Yeah.
He's already.
As a streamer? As a streamer,
Oh,
though,
that
right?
I don't know about. I don't know the specifics.
As a
of the
player,
club.
I think.
Probably Academy team.
But you
Yeah,
see, they,
academy team for now.
they're doing a lot around the branding aspect. Close on the dragon.
Excuse me. Oh,
no
Jankos
smite.
didn't have fucking
Yeah.
He got it.
He just got it. Yeah.
kill Tiang. Nice.
Oh, Yankos just.
I almost lost Jake there. What the fuck?
Yeah. They were lucky to pick that up.
Yeah, that was 130 health.
Bro, Yankos
Man,
made some fucking quality moves there to do that.
But yeah, no, but 100 Thieves is, they're really on for the whole content aspect, the whole branding aspect. And Yasuo's a popular player, like he's a popular streamer. So whether he's a good, team member or not, he's going to bring attention to them, and they're going to pay him the big bucks.
You know the nade shot story, don't you?
Yeah, from Call of Duty.
Yeah, but like he was a fucking high level pro on Optic Gaming and was known as like that was a dynasty, bro. That was the fucking dynasty in Call of Duty. You couldn't beat them. I actually played against one of their old players back when I played in game battles, and they smashed me so stupidly, bro. So fucking stupidly. I didn't even know where I was, bro.
Yeah.
And like they're fucking mean killers. But he literally built a YouTube channel and had like 1.5 million subscribers or some shit.
Yeah, he was really known around the content and angle.
Yeah. So, and then you, Pinkguy, and I all three of us know that if you're getting Papa Smithy, you're serious about fucking winning. You're serious.
Yeah.
He's the best fucking person to get. The best person. The best person.
He's positive attitude all the way.
Yeah. Well, he's got the most knowledge. Tell me another English-speaking person that knows more about League of Legends than he does. It's like it won't happen.
The debatable answer is LS.
And Wonderstead.
That's debatable.
Oh, wow.
Did you hear
That's so close.
Wonder's playing at that next level?
It's good. He's the back here. He's not backing. Oh wow. Grab
He's
his
gonna
back
win.
in.
He can.
Yeah, he's not even gonna lose any minions.
Nope.
Yeah.
Office Media, I think, is the guy that has the most knowledge in League.
Yeah, but they put him in the perfect position. He might not have the best fucking understanding of like rotations or interactions between champions.
Everything about anything.
Yeah, and that's the best person to put at the helm of the League of Legends, like the whole thing. Content creation, yeah.
He doesn't do he doesn't do the rotation calls, but he does.
But he knows those too, right? So
Yeah,
the best.
And
Did you hear
connections
what-
too, right?
He
Yeah.
understands them, but he can't really like tell. He can't predict what they're gonna do, but he can tell like, oh yeah, they're gonna do this and this and this probably compared to last game and blah 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 blah. You're like, what the fuck? And everything he says is actually true. You're just like, oh shit. Excuse me, Papa Smitty.
Everybody else is like working on their craft as a caster. That guy.
Oh look at that damage. That caps damage right on Tristana with
Ooh,
freaking
good jump out too.
Just barely.
man.
He's got that bilge water too, so he's got kill pressure now.
Yeah.
I'm wondering for the Hex Drinker, but there's not a lot of AP on their team, so I don't think he'll get it.
He'll
I
be.
If
He'll
he,
probably just go Blade the Rune King.
if he started
100%.
poorly initially, then you go Hex Drinker,
Yeah.
but he didn't need to.
Yeah, he's gonna rush the classic Tristana mid game.
Yep.
Have you seen? How do you say it? Mickey or Mickey? Mickey X?
Mickey X.
Mickey
yeah.
X.
Have you seen his Gragas 3-man knockup from last series when he got? Oh, he's just a. He's fucking sick, bro. His E flash knocked up 3 SKT members. I was just like, oh ho ho.
Yeah.
Like these guys are all mechanical gods on this team.
Bottom lane with a TP disadvantage. FPX fantastic at using their teleports for offensive moves.
Okay, G2 initiated the swap.
Fight too much for now. Being disengaged here, they want to buy about a minute and a half for Pinkguy to be able to back.
Oh, are they actually swapping now? They're gonna. Yeah. Mickey's fine.
I think he gets it.
Yeah, he did get it.
Goes for the justice punch forward, will not find a taunt onto Mickey, but look at the minimap. Yankos has made it.
Oh, they're going for.
Position themselves to start the heralds.
Yeah, they have river control here. It's a safe play.
Person solo Kai'Sa, but he needs to lend the ult. If he doesn't lend the ult, he's.
Nice.
Oh, he doesn't have exhaust. Yeah, no. Person solo anymore.
The casters predicted this crisp Galio pickup as a counter to Gragas.
Well, it's the best thing you can actually do to counter it.
With a Kled in top lane, having a Galio to jump on top of him is pretty useful.
Here you go.
Nah, they're dead. Oh,
Oh, this
Gragas.
is so good for FPX.
Oh, he's.
Oh, nice shot.
Fade away. Yep.
This is a tale of two pushes. Quick shot, top side.
They did the same thing last game. They got Rift and immediately went top, and they got 2 turrets plus a charge on the third.
Explosive shot
Yeah.
will do some work. And maybe the Tristana can be the difference, but otherwise FPX went all tails up in this play. This time they have the
Herald took a lot of damage. That's good. They probably won't get in.
FPX
No.
continue to strike first here, mining more and more. Let's see if there's a counterattack. As you can see on the mini-map, Mickey and Perks move up to try and take down the Rift Herald before the charge gets off, but the damage has begun.
It absolutely is. No.
They got the charge on that second. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, Perks is actually. Oh shit.
Oh shit. That's not good, Perks.
No, they're
He's
gonna-
trying to force
they're
it,
gonna get
bro.
out.
They're trying.
To save him, FPX cannot be stopped, cannot be contained, cannot be controlled, and they've got a 4,000 gold lead.
There's no way to back up through that hero's entrance into zone control.
Doinby is. I heard crazier stats that Doinby was, or not, a statement that he was going to retire before this Worlds, right? If he didn't make it.
I can't hug you. I don't have my arms.
You're T-Rex. Hi, Michael. What's wrong? I'm watching Worlds, bud. What do you got
That was
there?
a play by Crisp there. That getting the double taunt.
Yeah. Yeah, so Gragas ain't really doing it until they drop the combo anyway.
Yeah.
Mid to late game.
Even then,
And they need that.
the Yasuo is not. He doesn't have his items yet. He's not doing as much damage as he could be.
No, he needs them.
Yeah.
He needs that static shiv, IE.
He's got to get the static before it does anything.
What the fuck are you doing?
He might
Cass?
even go Sterix gauge here because he started off so poorly.
Yeah.
A second item, I mean.
Oh, that Rise is going. I think Frozen Heart.
They're about to be posed a very difficult question. Gingu split pushing
Yeah, that'd be a little bit unusual, right?
No, it's actually a good pick.
With the
They're
cooldown and the mana.
Yeah. Cooldown mana and versus Tristana and Yasuo. It's a good pick. It's a good item choice.
Showing respect, Caps continues to get plenty of gold
He's gonna take mid.
The big gold lead right now for FPX, like 5,000 here. Yeah, G2's got the dragons, but this is a much different game than the first.
The way they set up to take towers is just so good. FPX is Crisp knows, man. His positioning is just so good.
He had a real good Thresh game last game. He got caught out a couple of times, but he set up a lot of plays.
It just looks like when I'm watching.
Shit. My uncle texted me, hey, don't forget your fantasy team in football. We're playing together today. Good luck with like a wink.
You dad doing NFL fantasy?
Yeah, NFL fantasy.
Nice.
LWX is afforded a very offensive ultimate, and it's just threat and zone.
So I'm actually gonna have to watch 2 games today as well.
Oh, they're going aggressive.
I don't know. I'm scared that they're gonna lose 3-0.
It could happen.
Like the last 2 worlds, they lost 3-0. Last year, Samsung, yeah, clapped SKD 3-0.
No, it wasn't 3-0, was it? Was it?
Yeah, it was 3-0.
What are you talking about? MSI?
No,
Last
No.
year.
Oh, the Worlds?
Yeah.
It was.
that was IG versus Fnatic, and they 3-0'd them.
Yeah, IG versus Fnatic, and the year before that it was Samsung versus SKD. I think they 3-0'd them as well.
I don't know if they. I think they game 4'd them or game.
No, I think.
Let's bring this bitch up.
But if there's any team that could reverse sweep, it's this G2 team.
Yeah, that's 3-0.
Yeah, they did it. You're right. You called it.
They got it.
Oh, I remember.
Oh my fucking Twitch
And they're
froze.
coming right in. They're going in hard. They're getting into the fight. Going up on the G2. 5 on 4.
Oh, man.
Getting the double
Yep,
knock
that's
up.
game.
Yasuo coming in, but not enough.
That's a almost 6k gold lead.
They're gonna get at least a dragon here, and what else? Maybe just a dragon. The waves were pushing, they couldn't really do anything else.
I think the craziest thing I've ever heard is that Doinby runs this team. Like, he is he tells everybody how to play. He's got the answer for everything.
It's like Mata, man. There's certain players.
Yeah.
They run the team. That's their show, and you're either
But-
on board or you're out.
Like, and you know, oh shit, that was.
Tien's having a really good game. His lead-
Tien's had a whole good season, bro. This guy's a cheat. He's a fucking mechanical god, I guess.
I think he's early favorite for player of the series, of the finals.
Oh, I think Doinby is.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's hard to know. It's Doinby and Tien. Tien's the best jungler, pretty sure. Him or Yankos,
Is
Clid.
Faker this year.
Yeah, mechanically, no.
Mechanically, no, but I think mentally, yes.
I don't know what's going on with Faker, right? Like, it's a team game now.
Yeah. Wow. G2's choking hard on the pressure, probably.
Guarantee you, next game, if G2 loses this, Syndra comes out for either perks or caps.
They're
Yeah.
gonna ban it.
I could see that. I know
They've been
Perks would
banned.
probably love to have a Zaya.
Yeah, but they
Is that-
banned Zaya and
Yeah,
CLI.
they've been banning the fuck out of Zaya, I'm guessing. His Zaya's really good, bro.
His big Zaya Worlds. 20-minute Baron. Mickey.
No, they're gonna get it. It's uncontested.
They have so much
They didn't want to
engage.
face check. Oh, he
Oh,
flashed it. Doinby.
Doima knew that he wanted to use that
Oh
flash.
yes, he had his finger on the button there.
What an ult too, like max range, rise ult, the flash to burn the flash.
This LPL train
Man, this game went to shite pretty quick.
Yeah, it's not like the first game.
Oh, he's going Righteous Glory. Yeah, Righteous Glory Rise is actually pretty strong. I agree.
That's an interesting build.
Oh, it's actually good. You just Righteous Glory in front and you snare someone. You get mana, armor, health, everything you need on Rise at this point with double Rod and Staff.
I mean, that's a real utility team type of item, right? It's just with Doinby's type of style, as we were talking
Yeah.
about. I mean, if they're judging player of the series just by KDA, then LWX might win, or like Crisp or something like that. Like,
Crisp.
but I think
Definitely.
it's going to be Tien or Doinby. I think they look at more than just that.
That's a. I think that's a. I think that's a fun plus pause.
I am just so goddamn hung up on Doinby. Like, not the best mid laner. His laning is shit. Alright, he probably won't out fucking teamfight Faker or any of this shit. But he's just, like you said, probably the best mid laner right now for just fucking doing wild shit, leading people around the map.
Especially if he's making calls, like that's a big part of the game. If he's making calls and they end up being correct calls,
They're saying he's making the calls in the draft, Rev. From the draft all the way to the end game. Like, that's how you know this guy's doing everything.
This dude's hard carrying his DM.
But they also say that he is like a super good leader. Like, he tells people, "Hey, don't worry about it. We can come back. Don't worry. It's all good. We got this."
I know you're
He's
bad
like-
at this game, but it's good, dude.
He's like, "Listen, we're gonna do a 3-2. We're gonna do a 3-2 split out of the red jungle side from us at 47 minutes. Just hold on to 47 minutes. Make the fucking flank from the red jungle camp, and we'll be good to go." They'll do it, and they win the game off of it. It's like weird. It's Xmithy's brother. Holy shit.
he's looking very regal there.
Yeah, he's got that G2 flag. 100% Xmithy's brother. Okay, what do you guys think? Xmithy retires?
Xmitty.
No, he doesn't retire. He doesn't retire. He can still make good money on a team. He could still be a nice part to a team.
Won't be on Team Liquid. Will not be on Team Liquid. He what the hell is it? They're looking at picking up Tarzan, bro. They've thrown money at Tarzan already, Rav. Big money, like the $1 million contract money.
I don't see them picking up a Korean jungler.
So you ready for this? I got dirt news for you. Team Liquid asked Riot if they could up the amount of imports to 3. They actually requested a rule change, and it was Team Liquid who did it.
Wow, 7k gold lead, 7 kills and 3 towers.
Yeah, it's quite a stomping.
Sven Skaren. You know how who bought out Echo Fox? EG, right?
Okay.
Oh, was it Dignitas took clutches,
Yeah, they
right?
took clutch, yeah.
But was it EG? Yeah, it's EG.
Yeah. Jeez, I want what he's having.
Yeah, he's fucking pumped.
Sadly, I feel they're gonna get 3-0'd.
They need a bratwurst, bro. Bratwurst sausage.
Yep.
They need to come back. They need to do a fucking. They need to reverse swipe.
Yeah, so Team Liquid's throwing money at Tarzan. The couple choices right now are Broxa from Fnatic, who's like Fnatic's 100% probably gonna kick Broxa.
Why are they gonna kick Broxa?
Because Broxa and Fnatic have not got along this year, I guess. There's been a lot of problems.
Oh, I see.
So it's like Broxa inspired from the LEC. He played on Rogue. It was really young and really good. And Tarzan from LCK.
If they get Tarzan, that's
a beast. That's a beast move.
But like, how
It's
little
a
English? Like, the jungler,
It doesn't matter.
You
It doesn't matter.
you
It doesn't
need to be able
matter.
to communicate with people. You're just
Doesn't
good at
matter.
saying that
Nope.
This is a team game.
You ready for this, Rav? I got the greatest answer for you. Okay. Team Liquid, Coach Kane, full Korean.
Yes.
Okay. Speaks very little bit of English, but his English is decent right now. Okay. Dodo, who is their translator, who's their assistant coach,
Yeah.
who's also on stage with them, is full Korean English. Translates everything for everybody. He is the translator, and he's also their coach. Then you have Core JJ, fluent in English, way better than Impact, right? Core JJ is the leader of that team in game,
Correct.
and he speaks fluent English.
Yes.
Impact has now, I wouldn't say fluent, but Impact is pretty good. He speaks way better English than I speak Korean, because I speak zero Korean.
So you're right. They have a huge Korean influence. I forgot about that.
If any team could pull off having Tarzan come and be successful, it's them.
Yeah. I buy your argument.
It's like that's the only fucking option. But if they get rid of Jensen, Raph, it's over. What NA mid? Because as soon as you get Tarzan jungle and you have Core JJ fucking support, you can't get an international mid. That means you have to get an NA mid. Who the fuck's better than Jensen? Nobody. Bjergsen, he's already locked up.
You go ahead and you pick up Damate.
Oh, I don't know about Tanner time. Tanner time.
It's gotta be Tanner time.
Do you know? I actually would be so fucking impressed if they got Tanner and just got Tanner and got Tarzan and just see if they could do it. Just got that NA talent.
Just tell him not to lose lane. Just go even. Don't do anything and let the jungler carry.
Or you just say, listen, you got a couple options. You got the Doinby, you got the Rookie, you got the Faker, you got the Dopa, but you got to become one of them. I don't care how you do it. Just get up there. He didn't look too good at Worlds, bro.
No, he didn't.
He got beat up pretty good.
But he looked really good on Clutch's run. A lot of their players did at the end of the season, going through all those best of fives to be able to make it as the number 3 seed. Super unlikely that they were going to make it to Worlds, and they just picked up a lot of wins at the end.
Yeah.
They're a fun team to watch. Like, I didn't think they would do too much at Worlds. Honestly, I thought they were going to win like maybe 2 out of their 6 games, so I was wrong on that.
Can we be serious though? This is what needs to happen for that team.
Need to get rid of Huni for sure.
Huni needs to go to another team. Yeah. Cody's son needs to go to TSM. That's it.
I think they keep Cody. I think he's proven himself. I think he can command a good salary there. And
yeah, he should, but he should go to a team that can win because he's the best NA fucking 80 carry aside from Double It. He's the only one I actually trusted because he played amazing at Worlds. Cody's son played good.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he's got real good, bro.
He held up his end. Yeah.
Yeah, that means he needs to get to a good. Like, I would like to see C9 pick him up to replace Sneaky. TSM pick him up, still allow for an import support.
I think TSM makes the most sense. Or 100 Thieves.
If you get a really good.
But no, 100 Thieves wouldn't do it. They won't go back on.
No, Bang, they won't.
Yeah, you're right.
But Bang is extremely safe 80 carry, right? He's just that one that can make the play. Aframu played like shit. Absolute shit.
Yeah. That makes you wonder why. Like, what happened behind the scene? Why did he have such an off year?
I think his passive personality kind of bothers me, bro. It's like he used to be like fucking all in, like fuck you up with double lift, like get in there, whatever it took to win, make the big plays. But now he's kind of like friendships, Care Bears, like I don't want to hurt your feeling.
Game's back on.
It's a pretty long pause.
I don't know what they were talking about.
The coach is trying to bring up some advice to fucking FPX.
Going hard under Crisp. Already an alt used. They got the resonating strike onto Caps. No.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, in a lot of trouble.
Uh-oh.
Wait, they're actually winning the fight?
What was... No!
Oh, look at that damage!
Oh, Doinby fucking...
Yeah, that's
Don't
what she
be-
wrote right there. Let's queue
That
up
was
game
the play,
3.
Doinby fucking outplayed them, bro. He, like, made that fake alt. He made that fake alt, so everybody would just be like...
Yep, well that's a fun game.
I mean, they're gonna get one inhibitor, but I don't see G2 coming back in this game.
11, well,
gold lead already. And look at the members of G2 Esports faces on the player cams. They are grinning manically, sadistically.
Perks is laughing his
Come on,
ass
Perks. Like, he's seriously having a really bad series.
They're laughing. I don't even know what they're
I think they're gonna try to do the reverse.
Oh, they're gonna try. I'd love to see him win at least a game. Like,
Okay, first off, this should not happen. Okay, shouldn't beat SKT and then
get
lose.
caught by the
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
remember, they were making that prediction on Twitter where they were like, "Oh, SKT was the real final." In other words,
Yeah.
they were gonna clean up FPX, and then Doinby responded like to it too. Like, and we're seeing FPX here.
Wow,
No joke.
that wonder damage was crazy.
Oh my god, they just...
That Doinby
Doinby-
damage was what
Oh yeah,
it,
Doinby.
it ricocheted the 3 people.
It ends up being a trade of 1-for-1. Yankos escapes a few seconds longer with Bear Trap on a rope. Will not pull him backwards.
My friend just woke up. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Nope,
League
Caps.
friend?
What?
League friend?
Yeah.
Yeah. Caps
I
is
told
kinda
him
deep.
last. Oh, wow, that fucking Gimgoon damage. Oh wait, I think
He
he's.
needs to get a reset here.
He has it.
No. Oh.
Bye,
Okay.
Caps.
Yankos can't win
Wait,
this.
Caps is gonna get executed.
Continues to chase him, goes golden, the stopwatch, buys again. Here comes Duran. He gets the kill.
No way. Oh, never mind. He's dead.
He's got that blast.
Oh. Mickey won't kill. He's dead.
Even with that ignite, he's not going to kill him.
Doinby is just...
Oh,
They know the game's over anyway, so fuck it, right? PDA.
That's what they're just diving at people.
That door.
They wanted that game to finish. They want to go to the next game. They're just throwing away kills here.
Yeah, Jenkos is laughing. They're all laughing. You're looking at their cams.
Wow. They're getting smashed. I don't know how funny that's going to be for how long. Oh, look at those fancy
So,
face.
here's my suggestion, okay? Or not my suggestion, my prediction. G2 Orn
Yeah.
for fucking... I think Syndra for either Caps or Perks.
Yeah, I like it.
And I could see a Galio or a Nautilus or something for Mickey X.
I can say Nautilus. Put Nautilus if you can get it.
Yeah, if you can get it. That'll be high priority ban, I think, wouldn't
Like,
it?
leave him unbanned, pick him first, type of thing.
Is there a hard counter to Nautilus anymore?
I think Thresh gets picked up against him, but I don't think it's a hard counter. But I think that's what you would see, what Chris would pick up.
So, Fun plus Phoenix is having some
Oh,
fucking
they
fun.
went for the 420. Oh, I see.
What? They went for 420?
Yeah.
GT died 20 times?
Yeah.
That's even funnier. That's a high level. If you're gonna lose, you know you're gonna lose. Just give them 20 kills.
And someone in chat just wrote another 3-0 final. Sleep emoji, sleeping.
and I love the style of
League of Legends that we're seeing.
what it has evolved because not only does it
require
require
you to be
most
I want you to look at this guy on the left, okay? This gentleman, this man in the blue, in the like blue or gray suit. I think it's gray.
they're gonna take riskier and riskier plays. They don't
Like,
stop forcing.
he's just gonna bring 100 Thieves to the fucking to the next level.
Making those happen again.
And of course, in the next game, we'll get an opportunity to talk about G2
Like,
Esports.
Papa Smithy is so good, so smart.
Phoenix are a game away
He's looking very
from the
stately there.
Summoners Cup. Let's find out if
He's the elder statesman of that group.
Phoenix's flight right after this.
What the fuck?
I just heard the huge pickup for 100 Thieves in the mid lane. Huge, huge, huge. And then their jungle is a problem too, right? Because if you keep Someday, this is they got rid of Prolly. They got rid of Prolly.
Are you talking
know
about
that?
NA Academy winner?
Why are they talking about
Someday?
SKT versus G2?
And that's the most
NA
retarded
Academy.
thing. I right there would have got
With Coach
that
Kelsey Moser.
I would have 100% at that point been like, yeah, probably you're not showing up next year, bud. Might as well pack your bags, get out. If I was Papa Smithy yet, which he did. They've already announced Prolly's out. Papa Smithy didn't like.
Well, you know, he had the pedigree, and he did do good things with the initial team.
Nah, bro. I thought that was just a initial roster that was good. Everybody else, all the other teams were shit.
The average of team was not very good.
I thought, Rav, that what you were saying is correct too, right? I thought that this showed that Prolly was decent. But then I realized and heard all these other people talk about Prolly's not that good.
And then what he did in Europe too, like he's got quite a pedigree. He's been to Worlds quite a bit.
For teams that are good, skilled, right?
Yeah, they're
really
good teams.
How do you make the judge the difference between a coach when if a coach gets a really good mechanical team, or a coach gets a really bad mechanical team and then they don't win? It's like I don't really see a coach doing too much for them for bad teams. Like who the fuck's a good example? Oh, TSM. You can't tell me that Tony is a bad coach from CLG when he moved to TSM. Like Tony's great. He knows he went to fucking finals at MSI, Rav. Obviously Tony's good, but he couldn't do anything with TSM. Could do nothing with them. I just don't understand how you judge a coach in League of Legends. Like it's just some are really good, some are really bad. We don't know who the fuck's good.
So Loco likes talking a lot about this topic because that's what he says. You can't judge a coach unless you actually work with them, because that's when you actually see what they do. And you never. It's really hard to see because a lot of what they do doesn't actually get released to the public. So he likes to say about how much he did with that TL roster way back in the day, even making it as far as they did.
Well, I heard that they were blowing up nuclear levels.
Yes.
They
were blowing up completely. They weren't listening to their coach at the end.
I hear Phoenix is a fucking douche, bro.
Is he? Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix, the old mid laner.
Yeah.
He'd lose like 2 or 3 games in a row in scrims, and he would just get up and go to his room and would not come out for the rest of the day and shit.
Damn. I mean, for an NA mid laner, he was pretty decent, but
really good in lane.
Yeah.
Just not good anywhere else.
You know, when the big games happened, when it was all on the line, he didn't tend to perform very well. Not compared to like Bjergsen type.
Bro, LMQ you remember LMQ?
I do. They were hot shit.
Yeah, they came in here and they smashed NA, bro. Like lit us the fuck up. We didn't even know.
One of their players, didn't he get caught for
Zhao Wei Zhao?
Yeah. Who was caught boosting accounts? I think it was
in NA, for extra money.
Yeah.
That shows you how bad China is when they just greedy as fuck when they come here to try to get.
Well, he wasn't making the same type of money he'd be making now. Maybe he was making like 200,000-300,000, maybe even less than that.
Yeah. Well, actually, Double Lift is making in those numbers like 400 or something. Right? There's
I don't think
no way.
double lift money.
I don't mind giving him money either. He's great. He's good. He's the best NA player ever.
You can make that argument now. Only you can only make it recently.
Yeah, like at this point, if we look back now, complete reversal, look all the way back, he's the best one that's ever been coming out of NA.
And the fact he's still relevant too, very relevant. Like you have to have him on your team if you want to make a run at Worlds.
Yes, in NA.
In NA, yes.
I think Cody's son is the only one that Cody's son is the second best NA AD carry ever. I think there's no one better than him right now.
I mean, remember how many people were shitting on him like a year and a half ago?
That's impressive to me, bro. That everybody was shitting on him, right? And he was down, and he made some fucking really bad mistakes at Worlds that year. And then he came back even stronger, Rav. That shows me good stuff. That's like a good indicator that you can take loss and grow. Like Double Lift would never be as good as he is if he didn't take all those shots to the chin like a porn star. Right? Like,
I think taking that split off was also probably good for him because he'd been around for so long. I think that's really good to just reset the mind.
I got some dirty gossip drama for you about Double Lift though that I know now. You know Lena from TSM?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she was dating Reginald for a long time, right?
Okay.
No, not like this.
Okay, but she runs TSM. She's the acting manager for TSM, right? Reginald just owns the fucking company. So Lena does all the work, while Lena and Double Lift are seeing each other.
Currently?
Yeah.
So him and Double Lift and his longtime girlfriend broke up this year, right?
Bonnie. Yeah,
right?
Bonnie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? Because he like didn't see her that much and whatever. Because Double Lift says he never like. Whatever you said, Double Lift and Bjergsen, they got along really well because those two guys were the only guys in the practice room most of the time. Like Double Lift said it, he's like, I respected Bjergsen because when I look across the room and nobody's in the room with us, it's just Bjergsen and me grinding solo queue trying to get better every day.
That's a little bit of conflict of interest there. Just two superstar or two people, that have a lot of sway in their individual teams and arguably the best two teams or the most recognizable in NA.
Yeah, when they played on it, I thought that TSM lineup, like Rav, just imagine this: Sven Skaren, jungle, Bjergsen mid, Double Lift fucking 80 carry, core JJ support, and just whoever the fuck you want to put on top. Like you could pick some.
Oh, look at his fat ass. What the fuck? LWX is not.
Yeah, so if you're just judging KDA, he's gonna win player of the series, but I don't think. I think Tien or Doinb should really get it.
He's been getting carried by Crisp and by Tien and.
Yes, I think so.
And, Doinb. Smashing kids.
I think Perks is having an off series, personally.
Yeah.
So the fact that
Perks is not playing well.
Well, if you told me like you just beat up fucking Teddy, you just beat up Teddy real bad,
which I would say is the harder match.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You like, I could take LWX. I can dumpster this fool, and then he dumpsters you. Like
that's so pretty. I could keep.
Oh. What a shot, man!
Yeah. He did hit that shot. That was big for them, but I don't know. You deserve to win player of the series for that.
Perks was going too hard.
That's what I love about FPX right now. Because what FPX has decided to do in this series and say we don't need all
Come on,
the
G2.
shenanigans. We don't need to keep our top laner against Wonder or anything. No. Whenever there's a chance.
God, Caps is so small. What the fuck?
Bro. These guys are not. They're not down. They're not feeling shitty. I think they can do it.
Their ass off.
Good. They're gonna need to, bro. They need to laugh their way to a victory screen in this game.
Well, we'll know after 5 minutes if they win or lose.
Do you know how you beat these Chinese guys? You beat them like it's the 1950s, right? And they're storming the hills of Korea. Okay, you just fucking,
Some gunboat diplomacy.
you get some just.
Bomb the living shit out of them like the Americans did on the
I think you highlighted it right there. You quit trying to put Wonder on a carry top laner. Put him on a tank. Put him on
Get him
Ornn.
on.
And
Yeah. None of this
Perks.
auto attacking. No auto attacking mids.
Perks
Just-
on a mage or a traditional
Yes.
carry. Enough with this Yasuo stuff. Put Mickey on a traditional support.
Caps needs to be on a
Nautilus
traditional mid. He needs to be on like.
to have his Zyra curses.
And Caps something that can carry. Give him a carry champ.
I can see a rise. I like to see a rise for Caps.
You might need a little bit more damage if you're picking Ornn top.
Oh, I'll be back in a second.
I'm a big fan of for Scarin or
Yeah.
Frost.
Yeah, I was watching her back when she was in China. She was extremely knowledgeable.
She's I think she's a lesbian.
She is.
She's good for her. Good choice. I respect that choice, Rap.
And being a caster in China when you're LGBT,
Yeah.
it's,
And you put a
that's hard.
and you put a dragon on your neck too.
Yeah. But she did it. Now she's making Skrilla in Europe. Mad
Yeah.
cash.
Well, did you ever think Europe was ever going to be this good?
No.
I didn't. I actually thought Europe would be sucked into America.
Their numbers
Like,
were dropping until this year, and then this year they had an explosion with the franchising,
Well,
and then
they
all
look-
those feeder leagues that they have, those country-specific leagues.
their production was amazing. Way better than LCS, man.
Yeah. I love seeing it because now in at least some parts of the Western world, the league is growing. It's very exciting. In North America, it's kind of like
Petering out.
Yeah, it's petering out for sure. But in Asia, it's strong. Europe, it's strong. The emerging regions, it's strong. League is in a good state right now.
So here's my issue, okay? So a lot of people in NA, right, don't have a lot of games to pick from, and I can tell you why. They have a lot of games, but there's not a lot of games with esports caliber fucking production, right? Like good esports production. Call of Duty, their professional scene, the teams had to pay $25 million to get in on their franchise league.
Yeah.
Okay, and then imagine this, Rob. They pay $25 million. Nade Shot and 100 Thieves had to drop out for the first time out of Call of Duty ever because they couldn't afford $25 million. Okay, and then they dropped the newest Call of Duty game. It doesn't have a ranked mode. It's not even esports ready. There is no talk of their esports at all from the fucking developers. They like literally released this game with no ability for you to know who you're going against. That's good.
And there were so many bugs when they
So many, bro.
They had to release a patch note a week after, and there's still so many bugs.
What? He's just sitting on the top of the box. Yeah. The craziest thing to me was that they had to update a huge update on shotguns because I was getting wrecked by them from. You shouldn't be able to put a giant sniper scope on a shotgun and snipe me from down the street. Like,
Oh no, they nerfed shotguns and they fucking
M4, the
camping
M4,
as well. Like the game
yeah,
was,
claymores, everything.
yeah.
Do you play it?
Nope, I haven't played it, but I read about it a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like I'm playing on PlayStation. It's pretty nasty. Like I usually have like a 2.0 KDA or something.
Yeah.
I got like a 0.95 or 0.96. You cannot run and gun. The death timing, like how many bullets you can take, you can't take anything. You just die instantly from shit. So then there's Fortnite. Fortnite's dying, right? Like people are still playing it, but the esports aspect's going down.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
League of Legends.
esport is shit.
League of Legends is the best esport, and nobody in North America wants to play it. I don't understand. I just don't know what we can do to make it better.
I think we're more about the casual. We're more about having fun. It's not necessarily about
Yeah.
the competitive aspect.
Yeah, I wish it was. Like there needs to be.
So,
That's why
so
NA
the only
Pro-
other game is really like Counter-Strike. right? That's still popular
That's
and
fucking super popular, bro.
established.
R6 in Canada is pretty popular.
Yeah, is it?
Rainbow Six?
Yeah,
But how big's their pro scene though?
Not big at all.
not that big, but big enough to have America's Cup, and yeah, I have a pretty big scene in esport.
See, I just don't think okay, so League Pros and NA do a really good job of marketing themselves. I believe that
There's a good streaming base in NA. Streaming in NA on Twitch, I think is the biggest.
it's like people get that money and then they just stop trying to get better and they stop trying to get more people into
They
it.
they just play casual. That's what NA is. People don't really try hard in NA.
They should.
You look at the top shard or challenger in NA in League. They're streamers. They're not even pro players. They're all streamers that play for fun. And
That's where you get that's where you get the best money, honestly, is through streaming.
Yeah.
So that's where the top talent's going. I think you guys hit it.
Hey, I told you what Double Lift showed on when he took that break you were talking about.
Yeah.
He showed his PayPal on his donations in like 2 or 3 months. It was like 200,000, man, in donations.
Yeah. That's not even the money from Twitch.
No, that's not even the money from Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, donations on Twitch are insane. When you're a good streamer, when you hit 10k views per stream, you get the money.
You get the money.
That's like you're saying, like 3, 4, 500,000 a year type of thing.
But at that moment, you have to know, like, if you're making $200,000 in fucking tips, or even if you got 10,000 people watching you at a time, you need to understand that you need to take your shit to the next level. Like, you gotta start looking at how your overlays look. You gotta start taking a look at what you're doing. Everything. It's gotta become a business. It's gotta become a business at that point, right?
Yes, it should be even before that.
Look at that. They're gonna ban Syndra, Xayah.
No, you're right. Oh, the Syndra ban. They knew, bro. They knew.
Yeah.
I see an orange. I bet. Oh.
And
Gimgim.
Interesting.
Xayah first pick Kai'Sa.
Watch, G2 still bans Nautilus.
Doinby's looking all fucking weird-eyed. Probably got that Adderall high.
They banned Kai. They banned
Xayah's
Kai.
still
Oh,
up.
they're gonna pick Xayah. They're gonna
Nautilus
is
up.
either gonna
Xayah's
pick-
up.
Get that Xayah.
Now they're gonna counter pick with
Oh, they took it away.
First pick Xayah.
Nice.
That's soup. And Doinby was doing most of the talking in that cam.
I think they should pick Nautilus here. Yes.
Wow. They do
yeah.
it. Rise
We
and-
called that ahead of
Rise
time.
Nautilus.
Rise
Nautilus.
yes.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys are behind of me.
Yeah, you're a couple seconds ahead. I've already been seeing that. We're at 15, 14, 13. You're probably at 10 right now.
They can't
Oh,
beat
I'm on
Tian.
Twitch. That's why.
That's why.
Oh, Tian's Lisa's good.
I like it. He's been
I
playing
like
super
it.
good on it so far. Keep it up.
Yeah, Comfort Pit Lee Sin is pretty good on him. Now they're probably gonna go for the support. Support or mid laner? Yeah, support. Oh yeah. They're probably gonna pick
Yep.
the ADC here.
Dude, I called it, man. Thresh the counter to Nautilus. And then that's what Chris plays. Like, literally, we called every pick here.
Well, they forced Nautilus pick on G2. Or else Doinby is gonna have it, and that's not good for them. Cap is like, I don't know what to do, man. Yeah, perks on Israel.
Yeah. Give him a safer pick. And quit feeding the bot line.
Kobe, let's come back to one of your ponderings about the top character. I spy with my delight.
You think you ban out some junglers here as FPX?
You're probably gonna ban. No, you're gonna ban.
I think they.
Oh, FPS. Yeah, they're probably gonna ban like Rek'Sai or something like that, and Gangplank.
Maybe Olaf.
Because G2 has first pick on that, so they're probably gonna have to ban GP or.
Yep, there's the Olaf.
I don't like the Kiana ban.
Kiana ban is-
That's against Doinby, man.
Yeah, but I don't think he
Doinby's Kiana
plays.
is clean.
Was he playing it?
Yeah,
And
he
previous
plays
years.
Quiana Rumble. Quiana Rumble Nautilus were his 3 best champions, I think.
Oh shit! I didn't think he played it that much.
Probably got either Elise or GP from Plus.
Rek'Sai. Be a Rek'Sai ban.
Let's see. I think
Yankos,
Elise. I think they ban Elise here.
Yeah, Yankos is a better Elise player than Rek'Sai.
Yeah, but if they want to put him on it,
They might pick Rek'Sai.
Yeah, no, they're
G2.
forced. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
forcing the
you
least
Oh,
pick.
see,
nice.
see, they're gonna make the least pick.
We're kind of at Jarvan or the Elise that has
Jarvan.
There's
They're like
Papa.
fuck. They're like fuck you.
Papa made that call right before it was picked. Yep.
Gimgoon with that GP.
Yeah, nice and safe. Give you some late game scaling when you pick the Lee Sin. Like
I
it.
don't know if
This dude has such a good GP.
is it
I've
gonna
seen
be
him play.
Jace?
You're picking it blind here, so it's pretty safe blind pick.
I feel like Jace, or
Thornby on Galio.
Yeah.
this is a counter pick. This is for Wonder, bro.
and it is a winning matchup for Rise as we're actually seeing the hover on the Draven for some more lane domination.
And the gauntlet's been thrown by FPX. They've got double globals that they can throw to that.
Yeah, they're gonna pick Pike here.
It is
If he hovers
true
Pike.
gangplank and a mid-lane
Look at that Louis
Pike
Vuitton box. What
Yeah,
the?
they signed a partnership deal with them.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Caps on Veigar. That's a good counter to their team. Lee Sin, Galio, and Thresh. That's a good counter pick.
What the fuck is going on?
So I don't like Wonder on Rise here.
I don't know what the fuck is happening right now.
Yeah.
Look at that Israel top lane. Veigar ADC and
I like that the FPX realized the Syndra pick always gets brought out like game 5 for G2. Or like the last game.
permaban Syndra.
Yeah, you might as well.
There will be no twist at the end of this champion select. Now, if there is
Well, I do like G2's bot lane here. I think they were both strong picks.
But they forced
Okay,
Fun
I'll
Plus
be right back.
dominate.
to prevent FPX steamrolling them. They disrupt
The dude is like, come on, cheer up.
in these mid-game fights.
I love.
The turning point for G2. But then Galio and Thresh have similar opportunities.
Dude, this game is gonna be rough. They forced the Nautilus pick and the Rice pick on G2. Fun plus 1 draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like their draft.
Fun
a little
plus
better.
1, that draft pick. That champ select was fun plus all the way.
I think G2 scales pretty well.
G2 has, I think G2 has a better team comp.
I think if you can keep Caps alive, keep him scaling once he gets a second or third item,
Yeah, you need Caps to have his.
get at least 400 or 500 AP by that mid game, and
That's a nice
start pressing
animation.
R.
That Summoner's Cup, we do hold out. We don't have a repeat
For the past 2 years, you mean?
It's gonna be an Just very quickly, if you don't know the FPX story, we tried to talk about in the previous game. The experience of Fun plus Phoenix. Papa Smithy, you were talking about it in drop. This is a team that has popped up
International games played.
That's all this season. This is all this. They're all first timers.
as an organization had a huge turning point once TM and
What
Dolby
the
joined
fuck?
the organization.
Dude, Crisp looks like a K-pop star.
And the fresh of these players to the international stage makes this performance and dominance that much more impressive.
It's a 90%
Wow, 27 wins, 3 losses.
regular season.
That's huge.
Alright. Can't go outside.
Come on, plays a certain style.
Sorry.
Important in Pro League. It's every team that he joins. Perks now under attack.
Shit's traded. Arcane Shifter, I think used there as well. Now the blue buff is under siege. Fun plus
What?
Phoenix will be able to secure this one.
Yeah.
Now, any other AD carry, I think that'd be a little bit more valuable, but there is some wiggle room on an Ezreal with that.
When G2 could have gone for a non-
I love the fact they're not even contesting that Lee Sin.
No, they're not.
They just. That's vertical jungling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna word hop on that word.
FPX. They're trying to split the map once again. And we briefly talked about it last time, but this is what happens to the jungle when you do one of those early invades. It basically means you have to cross for the buffs, and you're going to leave behind one of the wolves to have a delayed spawn on the enemy's experience. But the biggest effect of it is not on the junglers themselves. It's actually on those lane matchups, and it's allowing that bottom lane where the
Lee Sin went to the
on the Ezreal is being pushed under the tower
Oh.
to the hook lance.
Nice
man,
hook.
that death sentence is fantastic.
Big
Taking down to
damage.
100 HP. LWX and Chris have just been the superior 2v2 this series.
FPX open up a point to attack, and they're trying
The
to
Tian.
maximum out of this bottom lane advantage.
Mercs actually spotted Tian.
Are they gonna dive level?
No.
He was there, positioned accordingly.
This is such a risky tower.
This isn't even a level 3. This is level 2.
Sonic Wave should still be on cooldown.
Mickey's too healthy.
Demolish will allow some damage to this tower.
Minions denied here. One melee goes down. They're trying to zone them. Even from experience here, are they going to make their way back in?
0 CS for Perks. 3.5 minutes into the game. Nearly 3
0 to
waves,
15, that's
and Perks
huge.
just gets on the board. He's flashless, he's CSless, he's experienceless, and
Oh,
useless.
that was so
He's
close.
survived.
That resonating strike was right on to Caps.
Yeah.
They're so aggressive right now.
Oh, they can. They have early game.
After the recall on Jarvan, but FPX already
Xayah Thresh is way better early than Nautilus Ezreal.
Actually turn towards mid lane so they don't get caught under the tower red-handed.
And Kobe, the decision making here was fascinating.
See if Crisp lands another hook. I don't see him. I don't see him backing here.
Level 2 Lee Sin, because you can't actually get level 3 from the bot side of the jungle inside it on
Oh,
Uber.
he did. Wow.
You can't really invade against the
What's he
Jarvan,
buying?
you're
Why would he go back?
Instead,
Upgrading his
is what they
support
do
item.
have,
Okay.
The ability to zone away, the ability to deny the Ezreal, and instead they claim in a scenario where I think 7, 8 out of 10 teams would have been 3.
Now again, we talked about the pressure that transitions through Summoner's Rift. Now there is a big wave building up on top side. That's where
Since you have
the
pop
jungle
heart, maybe you could have like real bread,
take your
peanut
Scuttle
butter,
and helping
cereal,
Goon move up that wave.
something big,
Trying to
please.
take away the possibility of an answer from Jankos, the offensive game from Jarvan. Now he's found him, and they can feel secure.
Just like you want.
Alright, picking a fight there over the big chicken.
Just because I'm not feeding you what you want, you're saying you're not hungry.
Pushed all the way to
Right?
the tower. Still farming.
Go eat toasted peanut butter, cereal, or
From
something.
behind, Crisp, no flash available. If the death sentence
Yeah, but I
is
don't think there's any cream cheese
might
left.
be enough damage.
Maybe you could put peanut butter on it.
Tian's just not letting Jankos alone in his own jungle.
He doesn't even go for the recall in Lee Sin. He's doing as much as he can to set these lanes up.
I think Jankos better not gank top here. The health advantage. You can't 2v2.
So often see really impressive jungling performance here. The biggest delta between the two teams to me is the two junglers.
And it was what we anticipated. Tian has been one of the most impressive junglers all tournament long. And he's had a significant impact in the early stages than what Jankos has been able to do.
All right, now the big minion wave on bottom side allows FPX to get the recall off. Definitely a lot of vision here for G2. Let's see if Chris actually risks trying to get into the tower, and they are going to do it.
This is a big back from LWX. There's the BF.
Remember, Perks is playing with now. It is matched in the top lane as Wonders 44 to 25. LWX comes back into the TP.
And he comes back in with BF sword. So the most combat stats versus these combat
Tier.
stats are back, and that's
Yes.
because Perks been necessitated in stacking.
Let me highlight once again. Yeah, he moves down because
They spotted
Now,
them.
now they're going the 4-man. Yep, they got full vision.
exactly every time they play with the waxing and waning of minions on Summoner's Rift, and so they don't lose out on any of those extra gold pickups.
And even though G2 prepped for it and tried to find counters, turns out you keep doing that, especially with the damage lead that the Xayah has. You just take L's incrementally again and again as this Ezreal, who's on welfare in the early game.
This time we see defense from Jankos. Make sure that there's no dive possible, and FPX just turn their sights
Put
towards
peanut butter on
pick
it.
up the
What
mouse.
do you mean?
Mountainbreak uncontested here. With all the control that
Put it on like how you put cream cheese on it, honey.
Too much of that top lane, but
Works
I do
the
wanna
same.
flag it. Wonder is continuing
Works
to
the same.
come out as you somewhat expected in the early game. Pingu has
What?
hit level 6, so if any of those bot lane plays come
I
down,
can't hear you when you mumble.
Hero's entrance, Perks and Mickey could be in a lot of trouble.
No. You are a big girl. Put peanut butter on your bed.
What could be the possible changes here that G2 could throw into it, though?
Don't act like a baby.
From mobility and crowd control. The reason this Veigar is picked is because of the AoE CC. We always see it with the glacial augment, so you can try and chase down.
Well, mid lane is going how they want it.
Set your team
They're
up,
just trading
start
farm
to
back and
snowball in
forth.
their favor.
While there's this word scaling on good. We've learned that the meta in
That's the
2019
third
isn't
pink
about,
ward they put in that
about
bush.
being forced into a decision
And they
again and
keep fighting
again,
for control
and
over it.
making no play is often worse than making a bad play. Right now, they haven't been able to find Gangster Jarvis out of position for this zone off. That's 3 plates done in an instant.
And just count the objectives that FPX get with this big mini wave. They get multiple turret plates. They deny CS from perks.
They're gonna get turret.
They also are going to get the whole thing. That's first turret bonus.
Yeah, absolutely beautifully played here by FPX. No jitters, no nerves. They get that flash from perks, and they just keep twisting.
Tower
the
down
pressure
before 8
until the
minutes?
tower
That's
breaks.
huge.
Now, some kudos to Perks and Mickey. They did play respectfully and defensively. They didn't give up more. But when you're down 1,000 gold in your penultimate final game, it is a problem.
Exactly, we saw this all season long from FPX in the LPL. Once again, LWX, richest man on the rim.
He is for sure, and all of that from a flash for flash. That was the right call. If you can get the 80 carries flash, an 80 carry you know wants to play without jungle help in an Ezreal, then you just can get cascading advantages. That goes back to what I was mentioning about how things are in this meta. Haven't got anywhere to target, haven't got anywhere they want to fight, and they keep losing and not losing for themselves.
I'll tell you one area that G2 can look for is to try and play around Wonder. There's a equally good CS lead.
But Wonder's got a big lead in top lane.
You know, the Rise matchup into this lane.
He might be able to turn that into some kills.
Bobby, what's this?
But now they're all gonna go on top.
Look, I opened it for you.
I think this is a fight that G2 likes.
And that's why you can see FPX
Bobby,
tackling
look.
in the top lane. After that
What?
first tower fell,
Yeah, that's close.
fastest first
He's
tower
done
of
that.
2019. Just in the previous game, the fastest Baron of Worlds 2019. And FPX may want to set another record with this fight.
Go, I'll hold him.
Pressure
Let's
on
see.
top lane tower, and there's no initiation.
Attack the winning as Rice getting this whale away with GP and remembered his partner against the Ezreal, so they can always outnumber us.
Fail flashes! He hits the wall! Duinby trades a flash for a flash, and Yankos is able to escape for now.
And look, they're making a lane swap once again. Perks uses the teleport up to top side to equalize, and they're sending Wonder bottom. This is in preparation for the possible play around Rift Herald. We're entering 10 minutes, it will spawn, and this opens up G2.
I think FPX is gonna start Rift Herald here.
They can actually go for an answer.
Reads so
Yep.
much into that face plant flash from Yankos. He has been somewhat run around in circles this series. His team is down a 1,000 already. We've just crossed the 10-minute mark, and that setup, it has been secured, and it is safe for FPX.
No kills on the board.
Daddy's gonna get you! Daddy's gonna beat your butt.
That FBX got advantages with globals, and that
Kill
doesn't
me, Daddy.
happen because you've got cooldowns for others who paid for having AoE globals, especially.
Yeah, Perks doesn't do any damage right now.
That is such an early Rift Herald for FPX that they will get immediate gold out of it. Yep, Jan immediately just pops on top side. They're just trying to funnel as much into
No.
FPX so you can get your crit multipliers going. On
FPX doing it the same thing. Rift Herald
So-
on top lane.
Oh, they got Rift.
Again, yeah. They lane swapped, and I got their second tower.
Perks and Mickey trying to do what they can to push back the siege from FPX, but they are faltering and falling behind.
20 CS and at least a share in 11 minutes.
Ankos is doing nothing.
Alright, we're 11 minutes 25 seconds on the latest first blood of the World Championship. Proximate
He's going tank as well, just to...
we're a few minutes away from
Yeah, he's gonna go gargoyles probably.
will want to secure it because they need some bonus gold back to get themselves back into
The crazy thing is that Doinby's actually like a fucking good, picked a good champion to go against Vigar with.
FPX are actually setting up for a possible pre-turret plate fall. All out
He can react and
Oh.
get over to the jungle or a sideline a lot better.
turret plates left. LWX and Fritz immediately there.
Like, you can outplay the fucking Vigar stun with your E and a flash, right? And if you do it right, you can outplay that and land the knock up, which is always going to land.
to complete the Grand Slam.
So that's like an auto knock up. And then you got a taunt. So if you knock him up, he's gonna flash. You can taunt him. It's like
I keep stealing this blue buff away. It's the third time.
Exactly, quick shot. It's just so obnoxious to play against this FPX pump. To stop Ezreal from getting more turret plates on the top side. Galio teleports in there. Think about the Veigar account doesn't force any.
This game is
Been able to play through it. But he wants to
G2 just needs to hold on. They just can't get in any bad team fights.
2 towers too.
Yeah, that's where the gold lead has come from.
Will not be able to find any follow-up. He is currently the pressure point for G2. Plus 40 CS in the top lane. Kobe and understands he needs to find a way to bring G2 back into this game.
And look how much power FPX are bringing to the map. That was literally just Chris roaming up with the Moby move on Vent, forcing out 2 big cooldowns from G2. They had to make 2 rotations to teleport from mid, as well as the Realm Warp coming through, just to stay even on the map state.
G2 can get exclusive vision.
Fucking look at Chris, bro. Look at that guy. That guy is not even. He's on a different realm.
Yeah.
He's like totally different plateau. He's not even moving, bro. He's looking like Fedor Emelianenko in there.
It's a very apt analogy.
But you know what I'm talking about. That guy never like I know you know Fedor, and you know what he fought like. He never smiled or frowned or anything. He just no emotion.
That's it.
nice.
That's it.
It's good for G2.
Mickey's
Did they get some damage on this mid turret?
I just want to see Crisp's video right now. Like to see if he's actually made a facial adjustment.
So that was started from the Veigar, right there.
Oh.
And then the guaranteed CC. Like they've gutted Galio a fair bit since what he was like a year ago.
That's why this pick is just fucking bananas to me. I didn't think he'd be playing support, but they were. Everybody's playing support, so still good. Like I was playing him there for a while, Rob. Then they said they nerfed him. I was like, okay, I guess he's done.
I think you can't do the flash taunt.
No, you can't.
That's what one of the things that got changed. And then his ult doesn't give damage reduction.
Nope.
Anymore,
Either.
which like those are huge parts of his kit.
Yeah, but if you're looking just for playmaking and shit, I guess still good.
Yeah.
This dude was too good for playmaking. Flash taunt, ult to reduce damage.
Yeah.
Jarvan Galio combo was way too strong.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Faker carried his team last year, like just with that.
Yeah, I think he was playing it a fair bit.
That was before this team that he's got now. Like,
With that ultimate, with that flash to get away some of the key initiation, Dark Matter gets thrown down into the river. So 1 minute until Dragon, you could already feel FPX cheating.
From that early game, I think FunPlus is winning, but after that fight, G2 was ahead.
I think G2 is all right with where it is. The game's not completely taken over, and their top and mid lane scale a fair bit.
Yeah.
I don't think they could just give up this dragon though. I think they have to try to contest it.
Yes, you have to deal with Gangplank and Galio ultimates, but you have to play off of your strengths.
Now, you reach a point in this game
Get.
where both Galio and Gangplank will be exposed by the champions in the solo lanes of G2. So that's what you want to get to as fast as possible. But these moments where you're setting up around the Drake do at least not cede advantages to FPX.
10 seconds until Drake. LWX has not gone shopping. He does not have teleport available. So that Infinity
Quick drag.
Yeah, they're going for it.
Hold up.
They're using the TP.
They have advantage on it. They can rush it. Yeah, it's gone. Come on, burn it. Nice, Yankos. Perks is not doing anything.
Oh. Caps.
Yep. I think they'd like that.
For who? Yankos? Yeah.
For G2.
And fucking Doinby's doing everything to just get shit done.
Yeah. They had to force that.
Oh.
Yoink. And then as he's flying back, he smites it.
Michael?
GP doesn't have Triforce yet? What the fuck?
Michael.
No, his farming's not doing that great.
Nice pickup.
Yep.
Perks is, yeah, why did he TP top? Both of them are dead.
Oh
wait.
It's gonna be a 3-on-3 shortly.
Wait, Perks is doing hella what? Oh, he has that tier item completed, huh?
Yeah, Perks has done well to not have died. He got put behind really far at the beginning, and he got a lot of pressure was put on him. He still hasn't died yet. That's why the Ezreal kind of worked in this situation. He's not playing. He's not having the greatest series, and he has not died yet. 20 minutes in, that was the right pick.
Yeah, that caps. Vigor.
Yeah. And he hasn't died yet either. He's starting to scale. He's about to go pick up his second item shortly. Let's see if he gets it right now.
Well, let's actually take a look at what happened after the initial pick. It is FPX trying to force a counterattack, but you know that G2 has
that Wonder actually
advantage, so there's a time limit on this FPX play. And because Wonder delays that long, it means there's a counter kill for G2, and in the end they go 2-for-1. FPX starting up the Baron.
Oh shit.
That's so aggressive. You think with the vision they'd have to back here.
Chris is gonna get picked off. That Veigar pick is so good versus that team comp though.
It's working out quite a bit.
Wonder and Caps have practiced this before, because they know how to CS a wave quickly. I have faith in the comp for some reason.
Nice. Look at the gold lead they got at 10 minutes.
It's just from towers. That's it.
Yeah.
Plates.
Just from fucking towers, man.
Dragon Scuttle's coming up.
That's exactly how G2 find him out. Meanwhile, looking from FPX's side, the Infinity Edge was completed by LWX, and they have the possibilities of this Galio ultimate to answer. So it's much more about the counterplay rather than setting up an offensive look.
You can see Caps right now.
Here we go.
Throws out the spooky ghost. The dark matter comes down as well, but he held
The GP's got his Triforce now.
has a locked down Doinby inside the Cataclysm. He now is the target. That's a body block from Wonder. Steps
Oh, Mickey!
Yep.
but the death sentence is amazing. Mickey is
Wow.
G2 almost had that play. And
Crisp.
FPX
Crisp.
But they got that
right
play. Oh!
blocks down some, but the kick back under the
Yeah.
tower. Tian gets blown up, but he secures a kill into Wonder.
But they still have pressure. They still have perks and caps.
Will come up and available in just a moment. The Super Soaker is thrown out by
Oh.
There's no follow-up damage. Pinkguy is being zoned away by Yankos.
These pushes are being played around
Yeah, Veigar can just event Horizon and boom, you have pressure in lane. That's
So
exactly
huge.
how they had to play it.
He's got the
They're
Twin
playing.
Shadows finish now. Super utility.
Yeah, but look at Doinby, bro. Just figuring out how ways how to.
Nice crisp hook though.
Yeah. Yeah. That was big. Total counter.
Chris was playing so
Wanna
good,
play a
bro.
hook champ? I'll show you how to play a hook champ.
Look at this guy.
Tien with the good pick.
And then he. Oh.
FPX wants this trade.
Okay. This guy's thresh is at that level,
They
Rav.
know they're doing it. They're gonna burn it down. There you go, 3,000. TP coming in. Fight around Baron. Doinby's in the front line. They picked it up. Yeah.
Look at the coordination on that call. They preemptively talk about laying the lantern here, go into the pit to then ultimate out, and they make sure every member of FPX leaves wearing purple.
I love the geometry kind of plays they do about attacking every angle, opening up.
Good trade by FPX. Nice call. That was Doinby's call. That was
This guy's a fucking goddamn general, bro. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. I don't think. I think you gotta assume that everybody's saying everything, right?
no, not necessarily. Sometimes there's
Oh,
only
wait.
one or two voices on
Oh, High. Like, remember High?
Yeah.
Shit, that guy just ran the show too.
Dude
So,
tried
yeah.
to retire and his team just sucked
Bro,
balls and he had to
look
come
at-
back. He was so bad mechanically, but his team fight calls were so crisp.
Okay, this is what I see when I look at the video cams. Okay, Tien not saying anything. Crisp, literally John Wick doesn't say shit.
Look at Doinby though.
Okay.
He's talking.
Look at yeah, LWX.
and
But look,
Doinby.
he looked like he said a word here and there. Chris looks like he hasn't said a word all game. Gimgoon looks like he's like saying a couple words. But he looks like he's just making callouts. Tien doesn't look like he's saying shit or anything. It's Doinby. Doinby's just doing everything.
Look at him. He's still going.
Listen. Move up to square 6. Gimgoon to fucking blue 7. He's just calling everything.
Fuck up, you're not doing anything anyways, you trash jungler.
Doinby went to split push top. Now G2's responding.
Lee Sin is there, no?
Watch, he's gonna TP out. He's gonna get it. He's gonna TP out. Oh no. Is he gonna ult out? Oh my god, they're taking a team fight up here? That's insane.
They're gonna lose.
Oh,
They're gonna get three.
Oh
They're gonna
my
get
God.
3-0'd. They lost.
Oh shit.
They lost.
No.
Yes.
Oh, that.
What a cherry on top.
Chris,
FPX just won here.
this is that, like, this is what happens when you have like a billion people and just like Chris doesn't say shit. He hasn't said a word, bro. His mouth hasn't moved. He's just a mechanical monster. That's all he does. Just look at him. Look at the camera, rap.
How calm.
That's it.
Yeah, he's so calm. He's comatose over there.
But he's on that like mechanical next level, just fucking slaying kids. That's crazy.
It was just insane them even taking a team fight up here in the first place. There's Tien. Right over to Doinby and then finish him off. So good.
And Doinby's calling all of it because you camera, nobody's saying fuck all, bro.
Mickey had to hit that hook on Tien.
I don't know why he waited so long.
He wanted to get around the corner, but
Yeah.
it's just-
Well, he could have threw it before then. He's around that corner, bro.
he wanted to maximize the CC.
Oh yeah, you should.
Was up in the air.
He's like that split second.
Yep. This is under tower. It's not bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, that Ezreal is outputting good damage though.
Okay, let's stop the Baron push.
That kill just earned them survival in
Yep.
this series.
Is it serious time yet, Yankos? Like, is it Worlds Finals? Like, are we gonna try?
Are you gonna do something this fucking game, dude?
I'm looking
It's
at
not over. They give up this dragon
LP.
here, and it's still not over. It's
Mickey X. Mickey X is looking suspect right now. Like, Crisp is.
yeah, he's outplaying him for sure. But I have to say, Perks is he's come back. He's regained his composure. He was really behind early, and then now he's in a great position. Like you said, Pinkguy, doing a lot of damage in this mid game. You see him on the outside. He's getting ignored, and he keeps hitting his Qs, he keeps hitting his autos, and he keeps outputting damage. Only died once. Using Klepto, pretty strong.
Yeah. I'm watching League of Legends Worlds.
Caps as well, only died once. Starting to work on his third item. Oh, come on. G2 needs that time.
That Baron's gonna decide the game, I'm telling you.
Well, FPX can burn it with these two mountains, so G2 can't give them any time on it.
Oh, fuck. Dude, this game is so tense.
Here, FPX putting the decision on G2.
What
Reel's
the?
TPing in.
Yankos is dead. Oh, okay, I thought he stole it. I thought blue team has stolen it.
He's.
Yeah, and they're gonna
Caps is dead.
go for the fight right after.
That's GG.
Yep.
They just got 3-0'd after.
Oh yeah.
After looking so good against SKT, who most people picked to win the tournament.
Doinby. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is really good because no matter what, this means that China will remain. Oh, you gotta get down, bud. You're going crazy.
Wait.
Oh,
Holy shit, Doinby's happy.
they just 3-0'd G2 in Worlds. Wow.
They just 3-0'd G2.
Chris was still just taking too long to get up. He doesn't even know. No, buddy.
It's really good for. I mean, China's the bulk of the
Yeah,
world, right?
that means we will still have enough money.
Yep.
Because I guarantee you, the fucking suburbs or like the fucking gulag streets are going crazy over there. Fucking apartment buildings and just structural damage.
I bet the viewership, like, I bet there's probably like 100 million people watching just in China.
Watch it.
Maybe not.
Well,
maybe 50.
They just destroyed the shit out of their fucking gaming shit, where they put like limits on it and shit. Below 18.
Yeah, I read that. I think you're allowed like 3 hours on a weekend, like 90 minutes on a weekday or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like one. That's like what, 2 games maybe?
Yeah. It's 2 games.
Maybe a game.
Wow, I can't believe they just got.
No, Michael. Michael's just losing it.
Yeah, I know G2 losing is pretty sad, but you know, like you said, there's some positives for going into next year. Well, that's another team that China's going to rally behind. You know, you have EDG, RNG, IG, and now you have a team with no G's, just FPX. See, they don't
First
need to put G in their
presence
name.
in Worlds wins Worlds.
Yes. Yeah.
Poor Perks, man.
Yeah, but I like how he came back in the last game. He will get a fair bit of blame, but you know, at least he's got that to rest on.
Well, let's make sure to reframe that as failing the final hurdle for the Grand Slam is still being one best of 5 away from being the first ever.
I also think Jankos got outperformed as well. Tien just looked a lot better than him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the smiles on the faces of
Holy shit, almost dropped it.
Yeah. League
It seems
officials there.
pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh my god. they spend no time in the gym, right? Just on the gaming.
The gym is the gaming.
They just do the mental gymnastics. Screw physical activity.
wins them the summer split. The #1 seed from LPL eliminates the defending world champion and shuts down the European team that
Wow.
was somewhat fabled to take it all.
And they did it in style.
Yeah, that coach won them the...
Yeah, it's definitely like they didn't have the superstar players. But they played as a team the best. They had really good macro. They just dominated the whole season and came right in the world. I have to say, like, I did not think very much of them in groups when they lost against. It was an emerging region, Team B or something, Team J. Yeah, it was the J
Yeah,
team,
that's,
the J team. And they lost against Splice in the groups, and they had to go to a tiebreaker just to make it out of groups. So I did not think that they were going to win. I was picking SKT personally, but and then they put it on after that. After that, then they look like world champions.
Mm-hmm.
The Western region's very behind the idea of G2 running the Grand Slam, but it's a reality check for the world here in the manner in which FPX just ran over G2.
Yeah, so I just want to. I wouldn't be surprised to see Chris just staring into the camera, just.
Well, there's gonna be a Pike skin.
Oh, bro.
FPX Pike.
Oh, G2 fucking squandered this. I thought the smiles meant they had some shit in the bag, but like FPX just decimated them in the draft, I think. That Syndra ban right off. They knew, bro. Good research.
You want to be a big girl, then go sleep in bed.
Yeah, the GP pick worked for them. Anything Doinby was playing was working for them.
That's a cat.
Bro.
Tien controlled that game. His Lee Sin, super clean kicks.
He wasn't even talking,
He was
bro.
running
Like,
around Jankos in his own jungle.
bro, I saw Gimgoon. I saw Tien say like a word like every like 10 seconds. Like they say words, right? Like everybody's talking, I'm sure of it, but it's like they're not. It's Doinby calling shit.
So, make your prediction. Who do you think the player of the series is going to be?
Has to fucking should be Doinby, bro, or Crisp. Crisp is.
It's gonna be LWX.
Yeah, he didn't die. He didn't die. I think they have to give it to him, even though I think it should be Tien. But I think they're gonna give it to LWX.
这个招决赛的奖杯对你而言是什么意义？就终于证明了自己吧。我这种中单都能拿冠军，因为之前很多人说我这种风格的中单。
You know what, Koreans can say that they were a big part of Worlds with Doinby being there, being coming from Korea.
Wow. Just fucking wow.
And who was that European player that was shitting on Doinby on Twitter? Somebody was calling him out, saying he wasn't very good.
Nemesis.
Nemesis, that's right. Oh
Yo,
wow,
I'll be heading out, boys.
Okay, see you, little pink guy.
Pleasure
nice
watching.
with you. Yep.
Yeah.
You got to see
Fucking hell.
GP make a big difference in Worlds.
Oh.
Yeah, for once. Well, see you
No,
boys.
no, he has shown up before.
Yeah. See you boys.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah. I'm blown away. It's like Doinby made. He manufactured that, bro.
Yeah, they played around him. He's a superstar now, and he's gonna get all the credit that he rightly deserves. And Nemesis is gonna have that shit tweeted on him for as long as he's around. People will not let him forget that. So, you know, he took a shot, and yeah, he's gonna get those words tweeted back at him for the rest of his league career.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta look this up. Doinby is Korean.
Yes.
Gimgoon, Korean.
So I know I was hearing about Doinby a little bit. He came to China 3 years ago, didn't speak any Mandarin, and then now he's like fluent. He put in a lot of work, and he streams in Mandarin. He's got like a really popular stream in China. He's super charismatic. He's just like wacky and fun. And then now he's a world champ. This guy's gonna get paid.
Oh yeah.
What would you like to say to all of them and all of them at home?
This translator, I've seen him before. He's got some personality to him. Oh, this is the battle cry. Oh, China's so hyped right now.
We've been waiting for 40 days to say this, and finally we can say it on stage. We are the champions.
Je pense que ça ne suit pas une traduction, ils sont les champions, Alex. And then I also want to ask about one very special fan in particular.
Oh, he's gonna ask about his
your
wife.
Beautiful wife, Umi, who has been there throughout your entire career and has cheered for you at every single stage this
I think she moved to China with him too.
最后一个问题想要问，就是你对于一个非常特别的粉丝，你的老婆乌米，她一直都在你身边陪伴你，跟着你的职业发展，你有没有什么话想对她说？这次打世界赛之前，我跟老婆说过，我没有说我们会拿冠军。
Oh, he's fucking married too.
Yeah.
That's even better.
因为之前
Oh, and that's when he gets emotional talking about his wife. I love it.
他说再打1年，相信自己。然后后来拿了冠军，我觉得都是没有他的话，我觉得我走不到这舞台上。
Oh, and he's making her tear up too.
Oh,
it's
shit.
so emotional. I love it.
Before we came to Worlds, I said that I would take you to Paris, but I didn't say I would win the World Championship. And looking back at it right now, I really want to thank you for all your company. Before this, I was contemplating retirement.
Oh, you were right. He was contemplating retirement. Yeah.
Believe in myself and give it one more year. So this championship, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Hit right in the feels.
Yeah.
Boom.
Esports professionals are not just 18-year-olds anymore, right? They're like, you know, in their middle 20s, married.
He's
some have
24?
kids. Yeah.
Is he 24?
Okay.
LWX and FPX.
Born 1996.
You can now join your team. Et maintenant pour la présentation des médailles.
Oh, look at that Shock's busting out the French.
Accueillir nos dignitaires to present the medals to our 2019 League of Legends World Champions. I'd like to invite Nicolas Laurent, Riot Games CEO, Mark Merrill and Brandon Beck, founders of Riot Games, John Needham, Global Head of League of Legends Esports, and Monsieur Jean-François Martin, Deputy Mayor of Paris.
You're going to look at our 2019 World Champions Fun Plus Phoenix. They've done it again for the LPL as IG fell in the semifinals. FPX said, don't you worry, we'll give us the opportunity to defend another title on home soil just next year.
And they worked so hard for this title. 3 of the 5 members 7th place team last year. They merged together as a team, practiced harder than anyone else. They even had at the very start of their very first to JT. And you knew that. They didn't drop a single game in the finals. There's difference out of the entire knockout stage. But like a single moment in this series.
Deputy Mayor of Paris. Cool.
Talk about how it feels like we finally got to see FPX. You got to see FPX at their peak. Everyone was performing. LWX, I believe, was reckless this entire series. Crisp was an absolute monster today.
First time that's happened in a world championship, having an Atlas player. It would have been 2 if Gimgoon didn't.
Yeah, you're talking, dude.
Holy Jesus.
They give a lot of medals out, eh? Like for
Yeah.
and stuff. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think there's 10 of them there.
Behind them, we already have the opportunity to hear and LWX on stage in that winner's interview. What it means for them to rise to the title of champion individually, to approve themselves when others may have doubted, and to extend that thank you to the support system behind them.
It's frankly such a surreal moment for me. Watching him coming into 2015, Chaogu were called the kings of team fighting, and again, it was just unlock after unlock.
Those guys are like, who are those weird guys in suits?
Most of the time I hear about them in Scandal, so it's
Yes.
I rarely see them in a positive light. Oh, they're just taking the cup. Yeah, that's ours now. Oh, I think that's what they're running after them. They're like gonna bring the cup back. Look at this. It's like, we're taking this to China. You're never gonna see this again. All right, this is what we're looking. They're looking like they brought the cup back. The coach is laughing about it.
This year's winner was voted on by a committee of judges, and this year's was from around the world, representing every competitive region around the world, representing every competitive region.
So if it's the championship MVP, it's gonna go to Doinby. But if it's just the series, then it's gonna go FWX.
Allez, un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour le MVP Oppo du Mondial 2019 Paris. Please join me in congratulating your 2019 World Championship.
Oh, Tien! Ah,
Tien!
he doesn't even know he won it. Ah, so this is what Papa Smithy was saying. Like, he was the real standout of the team.
He's just like, I think they both know who that belongs to.
He definitely seems surprised. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pretend to be like a young person and do a selfie. That's what the young kids do these days, right?
Yeah. I'm hip. I am hip with it.
I'm wearing jeans. Like, I'm a down-to-earth type of guy.
I'm wearing jeans and like probably $4,000 shoes. It's all good.
Honor of winning the Oppo MVP here in the honor of winning the Oppo MVP here in.
获得这一次世界总冠军的准决赛的 MVP， 你可以跟我们讲一下获得这个殊荣对你是什么赛的有什么意义吗？可以跟我们讲一下获得殊荣对。我觉得我这3排，我觉得我这MVP 做到了自己该做的，然后 FMVP 都是我没有想到的。
Yeah, so it was just the last 3 games, and they gave it to Tien. Okay, interesting.
Games, I did everything that I was required to do, but to take the FMVP, I'm actually very surprised.
There, he's even saying it.
You know who?
Well, you could have given it to a few people.
No, you just give it to Doinby, the person who called everything. Like.
就你自己跟区别其他的打野，然后也让你表现的就你对面的打野好一点。然后也让你表现。
就是我之前在国内看评论的时候，就是就是在国内看评论的时候，他会看到很多人会说，我觉得我。
So is this guy translating Korean to fucking Doinby and then Mandarin to Sir fucking Tian here?
So Doinby speaks now Mandarin.
Full Mandarin?
Yeah. So in like 3 years, he's picked up the language like almost completely.
A lot of like said Tian played like wanted to prove that played like myself, I am Tian. That myself, Tian.
Il explique qu'il a lu beaucoup de commentaires très.
I am controlled by Doinby. I'm a mechanical god. I'm coming to smash with Crisp.
His Lee Sin games were very clean.
Bro, if you can't get a guy, if a guy can just play Lee Sin and just style on you.
And he was doing that at the highest level. Alright, Shocks. It's like, here, take your ward.
Get this.
Crisp still got the same look.
But a bit surprised to have received it himself. The moment that all of China and FPX has been waiting for. The moment that all region and FPX has been waiting for. As a team and as a region to lift it. An incredible moment made possible by an incredible team. Made all that much more incredible when we talk about where they came.
And then like a Louis Vuitton box just in the middle for no apparent reason. Money was exchanged.
Buy our shit. You want to win a world championship? Buy our shit. How's that connected? It's not. Just buy our shit. What's up? What? Okay. Okay.
Filled to the brim talent as a new team claims the title of world champion. And I even think talking about the hard to give out that award. It was a group of people that awarded it. I think you could make arguments for Chris, for LWX, for Tien, obviously, but I feel like they won so much as a team, and that was really their story this entire world.
It feels like to compete with G2,
Go after.
you had to have mechanics as the bare minimum, otherwise it wasn't going to be a contest. And now with the
Just go
LPL,
together.
be superstars. And now with the LPL, get close.
Yeah, like.
They went through the defending world champion.
Yeah, that's mind-boggling.
In the summer and had the winning record, like in both.
Who did somebody drop it?
The trophy?
Yeah, when they were lifting it.
Well, someone tried to lift it up, and then the weight of the trophy kind of like collapsed their arm a little bit.
Who was that? Was it Chris? The guy with the yellow hair?
One of the players. I don't remember.
Was it blonde hair?
A couple of them had trouble lifting it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I like what you said. It's just like all brain power, no mental gymnastics, no physical gymnastics.
You know, you have certain things you're strong at. Maybe lifting things up, heavy objects, is not their strong point.
If you try to find out who the fuck this, I don't know who this guy is with blonde hair up front.
Probably a coach.
Yeah, it's probably like the coach's brother who like picks up packages in the back all day.
make it to the finals and hoist that Summoners Cup. That very thing did take place today, and it is so much deserved.
Also want to credit this
Doinby's a monster, bro.
of G2 hopeful, but they are showing the due respect to the world.
Yeah. There's a lot of good play on the whole map there.
That trophy's heavy. I like to see them sharing the load. Teamwork all the way from start to finish.
Winning that MVP award is gonna up Tian's stock big time.
You know, I like the fact that the Chinese players are the ones that are like beast mode. Like,
It's all about proving myself, showing that this name, Tian, I'm not this other jungler. You don't understand.
like Tien and Chris were the ones that were just going bananas, right? Mechanically, just like it's like LWX. He played pretty good.
He didn't miss position. So as long as you keep that up in 3 games, well then that's how you play AD carry these days, right? No deaths. You just stay in the background, do damage, and don't die. There you go. Then he did exactly that. Imagine being an AD carry and in 3 games you don't die at all. You're gonna win. You're gonna win the series.
Yeah.
It's too hard to describe how devastated they must feel, but to come back out and soak in the crowd, back out. G2 Esports is not done.
Hey, at least there was a European team in the finals, and it happened to be in Paris and in Europe that year. Like, just that's pretty exciting. And I imagine viewership in Europe is probably pretty high. Did you read that SKT versus G2 was the highest viewership of any series? I think it was like 4 million Chinese viewers. So I imagine this would break it.
I'm really sad. Get it because I'm really sad. I'm very proud of all the fans that came here, all the fans that support. I'm very proud of the fans that came here, all management, everybody works. Players to get here. It was an unbelievable year. It was an unbelievable year.
He's got to start hitting that F-bomb.
Today, Phoenix played better. They deserved it. Today, the winner has to be the better Phoenix team, and they were the better team. And I'm very proud. The winner be the better team. And we just got started, and it's hard to see it right now because we just lost. Got started. A lot of we should be proud. Hard to see it right now. We should be proud of all the players. A lot of should be proud. You guys should be proud of all the players. Fuck.
Don't worry, Carlos. We I am going to let you go because I see how hard this is for you. Thank you so much for speaking to me. Unless there's anything else you want to say.
That's funny. That's not the time when you want to drop F-bombs, bro. Could you imagine a show producer sitting in the fucking production booth right now, just absolutely losing his shit, right? Like, just imagine somebody's job just to keep shit like bubbly, like PG, right?
Well, you do your best you can.
For sponsorships, for everything, right?
Yeah.
So a producer's probably sitting there like, oh, every F
Get him out of there! Get him out! Get him out! Get him out!
Yeah, get him out! It's just he's like, shocks, steer him in a different direction, steer him in a different question, get it out of there. And he's just like, and he starts going, and you're like, okay, fuck. And then he's like, they're like, get him away, don't let him speak. And Shock's just like, anything else you want to say? He's like, fuck. It's comical. It's absolutely. I watched that show. What's the Vice documentary or whatever on esports where they did the production crews for the LCS.
Yeah.
And like I saw the producer, and I could just imagine him just going wild, like losing it.
Legends World Championship. As League of Legends.
They're gonna promote their new stuff, all their new announcements that they're doing. Mobile.
Yeah, probably. Let's see. See what they got. I wonder if it's going to be curtailed to Fun Plus winning. This looks like Hong Kong. Everybody mobilizing, bro. Chinese police are coming. Here come, yep, get everybody, bro. Plumbers, cooks.
Yeah, it really couldn't have worked any better. And then you have next Worlds in China, and you have a Chinese defending champion. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. They're gonna break all the viewership numbers next year. They're gonna set them.
I want to see what the stadium is. 56,000.
Yeah, which is huge.
The deputy mayor of Paris, as well as Madame Chauffenyu, directeur général de l'administration municipale de la culture et du tourisme du Shanghai, and Miss Chauffenyu.
Yeah, Doinby 22, bro.
Really? Wow.
Born 1996.
23 then.
Well, I'm just reading Wikipedia. I didn't do the math. But impressive math.
I can do addition and subtraction.
Very quickly. Like, I was impressed.
With this totem passing from city to city, it is time to end the 2019 competitive season and hand things over to the host for the 2020.
Yeah, so the scripts worked out pretty well. I have to say, just for League as a game, and as someone who's very invested in League, I really like how everything is turning out, and the changes that are announced, the different avenues, how the game is expanding, how they're putting heavy resources into the mobile, which is the future. It's not really on an esports level, but it's more of a casual level. And if people that play that game, then they might actually watch professional League of Legends. It's kind of an easy transition to keep viewership up.
Yeah. Mike, well, this is great, man. Like, every time China wins, right, the viewership just can keep spiraling up, which will carry it the rest of the world.
Just watch.
Right.
Just watch next year. You're gonna hear these numbers that are gonna come out, and then they're gonna be able to pitch that to sponsors. And
Yeah.
I know they already have sponsors, but they're gonna get massive numbers, like something like
Nike,
200, 300 million, viewers type of thing. When you can
Nike, Reebok, Adidas, that type of thing.
Yep.
Once they hear China and 100,000 or 100 million viewers and shit, they'll be, huh?
And it's going to be more than just signing Uzi, who did sign a Nike sponsorship. It'll be, you're right, whole teams, players.
So, I was watching Tim Pool, and he was talking about how The View had Donald Trump Jr. on there, right?
He was sparring with Joyce, I think.
Yeah. Don't touch that, Michael. That's not for you to touch. No. So, yeah, they have 3.4 million people.
Which is big for daytime US TV.
We saw the roaming mid. We saw the combination of Tian and Crisp, and it really did. You knew it was coming.
You can't slam your head with. It doesn't work like that. The wall is pretty rough.
I think a big part of that, Betty,
Pardon me?
skill checks.
That sounds like a lesson right there.
Champion for Doinby in the mid lane, and then to become mobile against it. And he got Jerome.
Oh, Crisp! Wow, that was the most. That was an explosion.
That was just at the end. That's it.
Then he's back. Okay, he's back. He's back. He blew himself out. Look, he blew his back out with that explosion, Rev. Okay. He's like, I gotta go sit down. So I gotta sit down. I'm gonna be sick. I like the Doinby one though. That hits you in the feels, bro.
Yeah, I like that too. You know, we've got our long-term partners, and you know, when they stick by you doing something, and then you're successful, you know, they're there.
It's trust. It's like a full-blown trust fall, or is that what trust?
Yeah.
What's those trust thing? Yeah. Where the trust fall?
Trust fall. Yeah.
Okay. It's like I like that he called it out. He got emotional. That's good. She got emotional. That's good. The Chinese. We need all the Chinese, bro. Not just the Chinese guys. We need the Chinese girls with those romance, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get them into sex symbols up there.
Yeah. 100%. Doinby's up there just making.
Like that's what happened for Brood War. Like there was like tons of girls that were loving those StarCraft players. They were superstars.
Oh yeah.
Girls forming these fan clubs with, you know, thousands and thousands of members for each player.
Michael, this is your new bed.
Well, overall, I'd have to say I'm disappointed in NA's performance. We really dropped the ball this year. Really not much to be hopeful for going into next year. Just sadness, pessimism.
Bro, do these guys even eat?
They're all very slim. They're not like Zhao Wei Zhao, who had some girth to him, or like Hooney, who's 50 pounds.
These guys look like cyborgs, bro. I am not happy with this. This is not good.
Yeah.
Rav, imagine a million of these guys running up a hill at you, top trying to hold the hill. That's not good.
It's like Korea all over again.
Yeah, it's not cool. Well, it's gonna be like that sooner or later, bro.
That's what the Korean War vets said to the Vietnam vets. They're like, yeah, your shit was not like we had it. Like, you had, like, you know, some 14-year-olds with AK-47s in the jungle. Like, we had hundreds of thousands of these guys charging up a hill, whole waves of them dying, and they're still going. Like,
yeah. And it's not saying it's worse or it's whatever, right? It's like going through a jungle, right? Fucking for days and months, okay? Or days, weeks, months. And one day every 4 to 8 days something happens, right? You're constantly on edge. That psychologically could be worse, right? Because you're constantly in a state of just being ready to fight.
fear, uncertainty, danger.
But physically, is it worse than dealing with highly, like, not even highly trained, just trained fucking monsters coming up a hill at you, just cyborgs, guys that are just doing whatever they're told?
Or where you know you've put down like 1,000 Chinese soldiers, like like you ended life in the Korean War.
Yeah.
You're calling it an airstrike? Like there's tens of thousands that are going down right there.
And like in Vietnam, maybe there wasn't so much hand-to-hand fighting. In Korea, you might have 3 or 4 shovel kills, bro. Like I fucking, like, who knows, right? Where you're just like
That leaves
Those
a
are
mark on you.
devastating. That's
Yeah.
devastating too. I actually personally believe, that if you kill someone, if you've ever read Harry Potter, the bad guy splits his soul into objects, so he can never die, and he does that by killing people. Perks is devastated.
I did not read that. No.
Okay, so one second, babe.
Voldemort splits himself by killing people.
Yeah, he does a spell that when he kills other people, split his soul into these Horcruxes or some and they're objects that he puts a soul into, and they become evil. And you can only do it by killing people. And your soul is not meant to take that. I kind of believe something like that, where it's like, you're not supposed to fucking kill people, bro. That's crazy shit. So if you had to do a shovel one, that's even worse, Rob.
I always picture World War One when you're talking about that intense hand-to-hand combat with shovels and bayonets and shit. That's what my mind always goes there. Jumping into a trench and then it's do or die right there.
Well, yeah, I just know that when the Chinese flooded the battlefield, when the Americans got up as far as they got, and then the Chinese said if you cross some river, you're in trouble, and they did, and then the fucking Chinese just flooded it, right?
Yeah. And then
it
the
was
Lions went back to about even after that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that whole time where they were coming back, it was they were hilltops, the hilltops, They were probably going to use Hong Kong before this, but now they gave it to Shanghai.
I think this was announced beforehand.
Well, okay, it's pretty good, because if you want to it's Shanghai is not the hub, right? Hong Kong was the hub. Hong Kong has, but
I don't know about that. I think
not for esports, but for real, for the economics and everything, right?
You can definitely say that in the 90s, for sure. Whether that's that right now, there's a debate for that.
Haven't they been trying to push it towards Shanghai?
Yes.
Yeah. What are they I can't remember the words that I heard it described as. It's just they're trying to speed up the pace of it.
There was periods where 50% of the world's cranes were in Shanghai. The world's.
That's crazy.
Or maybe it wasn't 50, maybe it was 40, but it was some ridiculous amount. And I think it was 10, 15 years ago. There was that much building there.
Thank you to the fans in Berlin, Madrid, and Paris. We'll see you next year. And good night. Here.
They had no LPL caster there. You notice that? They don't do an LPL English broadcast anymore. So there you have it. World champions win, Chinese, and you don't even have anyone that's an expert in the region. Big
they
gap.
all move, right?
Yeah.
It's good. They want that cloak of fucking secrecy, so they can just come in and snipe at Worlds.
This was a big play. I'd watched this before. I think I casted that game.
Okay, yeah, I have. Oh God, I wanted to talk to you about these routes. Where's the fucking? I was looking for the link where it shows me all the potential roster moves.
I think I saw something on Reddit a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's like there's something. It's like, what do you think? What do you think TSM did? Do you think TSN can come back and be good?
Can they? Yes. Do they have to change their roster up? Yes. I think that the Sven experiment hasn't worked. Yeah, I think yeah, you keep Bjergsen, Sven Skaren, and you kind of build around that. And well, no, never mind. No, you keep Bjergsen and you build around that. That's it. Everyone else is expendable. Smoothie, Sven. Yeah, they're out of there.
I think Prawley's gone, right? So Prawley's out of 100 Thieves. I don't know who they're gonna get.
He'll get another coaching spot. Just watch.
Oh, 100%. But I love the fact that Papa Smithy comes in, and I think that Prawley's not very good from what I've heard from a lot of people saying it, right? Like, he's good, but he just not up there.
Well, like you said before, he's had a lot of good teams. He was given the tools.
Yes, and when he wasn't, look at it. And he was given the tools for having, he couldn't make it work. What's that say?
I was hyped about the 100 Thieves lineup this year.
I just see when he's on a team, they never elevate, continuously get better. Like Yamato Cannon, the guy with the deep voice.
Yeah.
When he joins teams, I see marked improvement, bro. Like he like works with people. I like that guy.
He's involved in Splice, right?
I think he's the coach of Splice.
Yeah, I think so too.
But like
they look good. They had a good
but
team.
he's only working with what he's given, right? So
which is less than Prawley. I thought 100 Thieves had a better team than Splice did this year. I'd admit that.
I hear the fucking Young Buck is really good though. Like, I don't know. Young Buck seems pretty good. Yeah, you should watch the Listen Local with Veteran. That just came out. I'm trying to look at the comments right now for it. But it's like...
I'm excited for Monte Cristo maybe coming back. I mean, like, I don't know what this means. Like, we'll see. Like, he definitely doesn't have a good relationship with Riot, so it would be hard for him to come. He'd have to be doing it himself. Like, he wouldn't be working on any broadcast.
Yeah,
he'd be doing content.
Right. He could fucking sustain it. He's got that kind of following. He could just start doing League of Legends shit again, make a lot of money. And you could listen. He went to fucking Overwatch, and all this says is that Overwatch is done.
Yeah,
done. The ratings are shit. They can't get anybody to listen.
Yeah, there's more hype coming out of Call of Duty than even Overwatch. But you know, I don't really follow the Overwatch scene that much, so.
Like, okay, I got one for you. Zazel, Deathly, Sven Skaren, Kumo, all going to Evil Geniuses.
That's kind of a middle of the road team.
They got now, like, okay, so what is that again? Sven Skaren, he will be known as Resident when the season starts, right?
That's big. That makes him maybe the most valuable jungler.
Yeah. I want TSM to get him, or Team Liquid to get him.
But based on what you're saying, he's already signed.
But here's the crazy thing. There was a confirmation by Loco or something, or Thorin, one of those, that Cloud9 or TSM inquired about getting Svenskeren back because Bjergsen liked working with him, and fucking
Turned him down.
Cloud9 said wouldn't allow him to talk to Svenskeren.
Okay. Yeah. There's a little trying to, you know, be competitive in their own right.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care if he goes to a new team, but he's not going with you guys. Like, we want to still be on top of you.
But they're actually got a business model, bro. Like, they get players good and then sell them off and then just keep turning them out, right?
Yeah, they're really the only team that's doing that. And at least in NA.